online jewelry and accessory business for women. And we do all kinds of things here. Today is going to be chat day. So you guys get to ask me all types of questions that you have about making jewelry, running a small business, and I will answer your questions. Hi, Geraldine. How are you doing? As always, if you guys on TikTok can get to 10 shares and 10,000 likes, I will do giveaways. We will do a giveaway for bead soup and jewelry today. Hi, Rosie. How are you? And I am getting better. I feel like I don't sound like it, but I am getting better. It has been not fun. I will tell you that. Hi, August Fire. How are you? So if you guys have questions, go ahead, put them in the chat because that will make tonight go by faster if we have some questions. I am actually feeling better. I was toying with if I should go live or not, and I just feel like I haven't been live, so I thought I'm going live. What I'm doing is I am going to, yep, it's chat night tonight. I am getting things ready to sort. So I'm printing out the labels that I put on your guys' package is what I am doing tonight. And I'm doing it on the iPad, so I don't have my backup account. And I was going to say, it isn't always the easiest for me to do them very quickly. But we'll get her done. So what I do is I print out your guys' labels, and then how many of the quantity I write on there. So this person ended up getting 5 of this one. So we'll put 5 of them in a bag and we'll put the label on. And then I don't have the baskets going right now. I'll be working on those tomorrow afternoon. And we will sort them out tomorrow afternoon. So that is how, so this is what we got going on. Hi, Mia. And as always, if we get 10, we got our 10 shares. Hi, Autumn. How are you doing? As long as we get to our 10,000 likes, then we're going to be doing giveaways. We got 10 shares already on TikTok. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 1, so I need 5. I am doing good. Hey, Jalen. How are you doing? Hi, Rainbow. So tonight is chat time. So if you guys have questions about how to create jewelry or small businesses, go ahead and put your questions in the chat and we will answer your questions. They're asking, how am I feeling? I am feeling better. I am tired still, but I am a lot better than I was a week ago. I have to say, yes. All right. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is sage green. How about your guys' favorite colors? I do not make waist beads. There are a couple of other individuals out here who make them, and I just have not gotten into making them. I am excited to start feeling better. My name is Carol, and my business name is CarolJo's. Waist beads, someone's asking what waist beads are, and they are like waist, like your waist, and you have the beads that wrap around your waist, and it is an accessory that you put around your waist. My waist, I think, is too big for them, but you know. Hi, Rose. What is my favorite character? I don't know that I have a favorite character. My best video here on YouTube, I was going to say some of my tutorial ones I really do like. I am more about teaching you guys how to bead, and I just save what I've done on lives when I teach on those and save them out there so that I don't do editing. I am not a huge editor. So therefore I like the ability to do it from the live and just save them and you guys can rewatch it. It just saves me a lot of time. I am not into animes. My granddaughter and one of my kids are, and we call my granddaughter Buttercup on here. And so she is into animes. I just have never gotten into them. Joya says that she's going to need a wall of beads for her to do the waist beads. I don't think so. Yep. Yep. And it is for a positivity. I really agree with you, Kimberly. I just cannot do them. It's just not me. I don't. But I know people who do them, and I think they're just amazing. Hi, Sissy. I don't know what my lender name is. What is we call her Buttercup. My kid that likes anime is Valerie. Every once in a while she'll come on here. And when she does, I always call her out. Hi, Free System. Yeah, we for privacy purposes, you guys will always hear me talk about Buttercup as Buttercup. We don't say her name. Thank you for subscribing. So if you're on YouTube and you like what you're seeing, where we're having a chat night tonight, go ahead, subscribe. I go live on YouTube with chat nights and with my tutorials. I do post some shorts and that type of thing over here on YouTube. On TikTok, I do my bead sales, I do my tutorials and chat nights, and then I post videos also over here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. So I'm just trying to grow my social medias. Just like everybody else. What do I do for fun? This is my fun. I love doing jewelry, and it is what I honestly love to do. I create jewelry myself. I've been doing it for, I couldn't believe this the other day when I said it. It'll be 20 years in May that since I've started to learn how to do jewelry. I have worked in a jewelry, it was a bead store. I don't do donations because I have to be at certain things and I don't meet those qualifications, so I can't do donations. But just by, all the likes and all that kind of stuff, or if you go out and comment on my videos, all of that, I truly do appreciate. It helps me get out there. I was going to say, I get that, Miss Joya. We all have budgets. I am 51. I will tell you guys how old I am. I will be, pretty soon, I'll be 52. So I've been doing jewelry for almost 20 years now. And then in May, it'll be 20 years. But I have, hi, Juana. I have been doing, I did in-person shows for many, 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 many years. I was going to say I started my first in-person show was in July of 2006. And my last one was in November of 2023. I don't do in-person shows anymore. I instead, thank you. I go and I do here on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and do it through social medias now instead of doing them in selling in person. I teach. I love teaching. Yep, I'm doing a chat tonight, Miss Juana. And I also sell the components and such to make jewelry on TikTok right now. And then I always save what I have done for my videos over here on YouTube. And guess what Buttercup was thinking she could use the other night? She thought she could take my little Dr. Pepper and use it. And I'm like, that one's mine. She can't have mine. This is a Dr. Pepper can. It is a silicone bead, so it's got a hole in it. And you can use them on, like here, I've got a pen. You can use them on a pen and put that in there like this. Or you could do it on a keychain or that type of thing. What is my favorite thing I've done today? I actually read some of my book today. Yep. I only have the one Dr. Pepper one. That's in all of my stuff. I only got one. There was no Cokes. There was no Pepsi, no Mountain Dew. None. The only one was a Dr. Pepper. And Buttercup found it and gave it to me. Okay, so someone has a question over here, and I answered what was my favorite thing that I have done today, and that was that I got to read my book. I want to ask you guys that. What is your favorite thing that you've done today? I think it's a good question. I would love to hear your guys' answers. Hold on. This cold is going to kill. It's going to just like kill. I can't say that word. It's going to hurt my nose. How about that? I'll be right back. Hand sanitize time. You got your hair done? Oh, I'm glad you love those Hagar beads. Oh, Geraldine, you're in the same boat as me. I just love to read. Mia got to see her daughter-in-law, Elizabeth Ada Burrito. Yay, you got new furniture for the house, Heidi. Ooh, you started your MacArthur Daily Bible. I just read all kinds of books, mostly rom-coms. That's like my thing. I don't like science fiction or anything like that. I just want a happy ending. I always just want a happy ending. And it could be the very short, like 100-page books, and I read some books that are like 400 pages. My goal every year is we do not put her on social media. They're asking over here on YouTube to see, and it's really my granddaughter. It's not my child, my granddaughter. But we do not put her face on social media. But she will, if she were up here, she would talk with you guys behind the scenes. We just don't put her on camera. I haven't. I'll have to go look at that. So I just read all kinds, and I try to read 200 books a year. And I just, since it's the end of 2024, just recently, I did my number for this last year, and I did not hit 200. I hit 180 something. I can't remember what it was. So it was between 185 and 190. Okay, I'm going to have to go leave. Okay, you guys are giving me ideas to read now. I'm going to write them down. They're over here telling me series to read. So I'm going to write them down. We have. So they're asking over here, how was I in school? Yep. We've read the Green Eggs and Ham. Um, that is actually when my kids were in school was the actual book that they did for the or Dr. Seuss's birthday, which usually was right around the same time that they did the 100 days of school, that the kids were in school for 100 days. They're really close to each other, so we always read Green Eggs and Ham all the time when my kids were growing up. So that is one, yes. So my kids are actually all adults. The youngest one will be 22 here very, very shortly. And so yes. Yep, we have that book too. There is another one in the series. There's a moose. What is the moose one now? All of a sudden I can't remember the moose. There's a mouse eats a cookie and the moose eats, I can't think of it. We had that series. So, yep. Yep, and there's the pig. There was 4 of them, I think. And now I'm like trying to remember. Excuse me. So what else have you guys been doing? I have not. I've not, Joya. Okay, have a great night. I'll write that one down. Ooh, I haven't done memory wire bracelets in a little while. I've got to figure out what our tutorial, I'm going to move this down just a little bit. I feel like I'm in the comments. There we go. I was going to say, what do we want to learn on Saturday? And I know that Zuli is going to be having her teaching day, her workshop day. So part of me is like, okay, do I do something outside of hers? Or what do we want to do? You guys let me know. Ooh, organizing is a good thing to do at the beginning of the year. So in my downtime, do I create? And if so, what do I make? Because I am not selling as much at the like in-person shows like I used to, I'm not creating as much as I used to. I'm actually spending more time with the business in sourcing out beads more so. So, and I just ordered a whole bunch of beads, so I just finished sourcing for a few months, hopefully. Let's cross that this will be for a few months. Because if you guys knew how many pounds of beads I ordered. So that is what I have been working on. I did that before Christmas, before I ended up getting sick. So got that all done. And then I had my week of sick. And now I'm trying to like find my creative. Okay, Paige, this is something that I sit there and think about when I'm buying and sourcing out the beads for you guys. I think about, okay, what can I do with them to buy them? And then you guys use them in a different manner than me. But I like that question. So Paige has over here, do people know what they will make when they buy beads or decide after? Because I can tell you my answer when I would buy, depending on where I bought the beads at. So for me, if I was buying them in, whoops, that's not the one I want. If I was buying them from where I source a lot of my beads at right now, I didn't buy those with the thought of what I was going to make with them. Not all the time. Probably about 25% of the time was I knew what I was going to make with them, and 20 or 75% I would get them and decide. But if I go into like a bead store or like, because we used to have two bead stores in town, and I would sit there and touch every bead and decide what I was going to do with it. So that's just how, depending on where I was buying them from. I like your guys' answers. I have some single beads that I have yet to use. I just tried to print these and not a one of them printed. Oh, I know why I did it, because it was the wrong size label. That's why. Hello. There's multiple steps to printing it on the iPad. There we go. Now we'll get them. There we go. I have some of them in mind that I have had since the day I started beading. I did go through all of my beads when I went to put them in these white containers. I went through them all, and there is a local place that you can donate beads to, and so I donated a whole bunch back then when I put them in there, just because I wasn't going to use them all, and these individuals could use them more than I could. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Well, hello, Val. How are you? Someone was asking me your name earlier, and I said every once in a while you will come on and I will say hi. I'm doing better. Doing better. Is it Audra's Bead Creations? Hello. Welcome in. So what, and then someone asked about, oh good, I did pronounce it right. Yep. And the thing is where I donated mine to was there is residence houses for those that are adults with disabilities. And thank you, Denise, for the follow. And so they, they need things to do and such. And some of them like to do crafts. So I did donate it to there. And they, at one time, they did have a storefront where they did sell jewelry, but they don't anymore. But they still, some of the residents like to make jewelry. So I do donate my beads there and they can use them. So, if you want to check out, and that's the one thing I know some people like to resell if they haven't used it just to get back some of the money, because we do have a lot invested in our beads. Trust me, I know. And so some people do resell. But Happy New Year to you, Aquafina. So that is what I do. There we go. Okay, I was going back. Yep. Oh, gee, Mini. So you got a lot then. Yep, but you can, any of the craft supplies, all that type of things that that you want to be able to get rid of. Because I am not the person. This is me. And everybody else is different. So you guys I don't have a problem coming on here and doing our sales and such on here on TikTok. But I cannot put anything on like Marketplace or any of those. I just have never ever done it. Um, and so I literally just donate instead of spending the time. I don't know why. It's just what I do. And it goes back to probably having to take pictures, and I hate taking pictures because they don't turn out. Oh, that's a good idea, Lori. Yes. Nope, it's not going to be on Saturday, Geraldine. It's going to be on Friday. The Valentine bead sale is going to be on Friday at 7 p.m. Yep. And I have done a lot of donations. Val can confirm. It's really hard to take pictures of things with beads. So yeah, I don't know why going into like all of those and then having to meet somebody someplace, all of that, it just isn't for me. I love what we do here on TikTok where I can show it to you, you guys can do it. I can invoice you and I can mail it out when I get payment. That is so easy for me. But like to take pictures and put it on a marketplace, or put it on my website, nope. Hey, guess what, everybody? We got to 10K. So you know what that means? We get to do a giveaway. All right, we're going to put a color in the chat. All right, you guys, go ahead and guess a color in the chat. And Buttercup did make us some new bead soups. So two people have guessed it. One person is going to win. Let's see what we got in here. Let me pick this one. Okay, first person to get it right. All right, beads, awesome. Sissy, you were first. Lori was second. The color was maroon. So Sissy, you get to choose. You get to choose between, let me get this out of here. Let me exit. Whoop. There we go. You can choose between the bracelet that we have the red glass bead with the paw print on it. So we have the bracelet, or we have Barbie's Sea is the name of the bead soup mix. It has blues, pinks in there, and it's different shades of pinks, like light pink. The bracelet, you got it. You got that. Thank you. All right. So, and she even made, I don't know if we showed these the other night, mixes. She has a total mix here, and she's calling this mix. So it's all different colors of beads in there. So somebody gave her some colors the other night, and she made them while we were live. I think it was Monday night. Was that Monday night? Now I'm like getting my nights all mixed up. But she was having fun. Let's see if we can get to 20K. I don't know if I'm going to stay on the full hour, only because I don't want to kill my voice. I want to... Doing good, Megan. What it is I bought ring lights. I have 2 of them that are on stands that hold my cell phones so that I can be live on 2 different devices at the same time. And I think I'm going to go check something out. I'm going to see if it's still there. I'm going to go see if it's in my bio or not. Can't go to your own. I gotta go to my back doorway. Hold on. Doo -doo. No, you don't, Megan. And tonight I'm not doing a sale. I'm doing a chat night tonight, Megan. Now you do not have to do any deposits after you've paid for your first basket. I will just invoice you on Sundays. Yep. And so I will have a sale tomorrow night. We are doing the Valentine's sale tomorrow. I had to sit and think about this. Okay, now I'm going to go here, here, here. Yep, and so I don't have that one. I do not have the link, Lori, in my list of the lights that I use. That's what I was going and looking. Sorry. Hi, witness. So, but I can send it to you. Let me see if I can email it to you. It's just really, truly, it's a ring light that has a stand for it, not in the middle of it. I like it. Others use different things. I actually have 2 small tables back to back. They're 4-foot folding tables that I used when I was doing in-person shows, and they fold up in half. And so I have my lights on the other table, and I sit at this table. The reason why I put it on a different table is because if I move my table, then I move my cameras. So that's the only thing that I did differently. Um, but that is the one thing that I found that helped so that you weren't moving and shaking everybody. Some people don't, and then when you're doing the face, because I do where you guys see my face all the time. And listen, Val's been in my bead room. And so yes, it does take up a lot of room in my bead room. But you're also looking at me face on instead of like down at the table type thing. So so if you guys haven't figured out, Val is one of my kids. And so she's been in here, helped set up stuff, helped actually put together my bead wall, came with me to the store where we picked this up at, brought it home, and we had to set it up in the room in here and help me put that together. So yes, has spent a lot of time, has spent many weekends um at craft shows with me. Yep. Yep, we were just talking about that at Christmas time, having my bead shed. My she shed bead shed. Yeah, there is. It's, it was a very tight squeeze, and we had to actually put this together standing up. You couldn't put it together like laying down and putting it up. We actually, I'm like, you can kind of see there's a couple of spots where we took out some of the texture on the ceiling. So, so yes, we did learn some lessons. So we had to take it apart and then put it together standing up. I forgot about that till just now. Yeah. Yep, it is literally it almost touches the ceiling. So like whenever we get my she shed, and this is gonna go out there, because what the whole plan of the she shed is that everything from doing my lives, all the beads, everything will be out of the house and in its own building here. So we have enough land that we can build another building here to be able to house it. So I'm very blessed and lucky. So we're just trying to figure out what we talked at Christmas time about, and it'll be bigger than the she sheds that you see, is what I want. So we talked about, one of my other kids is into building homes, and so we were looking at plans to take and like take a garage, like a double stall garage that has an attic, and doing that into my she shed. Um, I was gonna say I will not probably have water out there because of where we live at and all of what we'd have to do to get water there. Um, so we were thinking that, but we also have, we were talking about this one too. We were talking about, we have grain bins here where we live at on our land that are not being used. And if we could repurpose a grain bin. Yeah, the Ethernet, we've already talked with them about the getting internet out there with running Ethernet there. So yeah, so we'll see. It'll be spring because we live in South Dakota, so we can't do it right now. Possibly could, but I don't know that it's gonna get cold that I'd want some work done right now. So we're just gonna wait till spring and then decide what we're gonna do. Because I just don't want it in the house anymore because it's now taking up 3 rooms in the house. So one of them being Val's old room. So we, so the level that Buttercup is on, I'm taking over that level. Her room is okay. Yeah, we're getting cold weather is what Ryan said. I don't watch the weather because I don't go outside. Yeah, this is literally my outdoors. Everybody, you guys are gonna laugh. In the morning, I get what's the favor? I get up, I get Buttercup ready, I warm up the vehicle, and then drive her to the end of the driveway, wait for the bus, and then I drive back in. Did you want to text it to me, or do you want to ask me here? Excuse me. It's getting time for me to take medicine again because I'm going to start getting coughing, and I don't want to cough on here. Oh, geez. I was going to say, I don't have anything that tells me. I just go out in the morning and come back in, and that's about my extent outside. And I get in the vehicle in the garage and drive out to the end of the driveway, turn around and drive back in. Hi. Oh, no. Do you need another one? I got to remember. I sent them all with you, though. Didn't I? Well, you have a good sleep. We'll see you later. I have, um, okay. Because did they have, I will be on Saturday, is the next time I'll be on YouTube at 10 a.m. in the morning. And I am at Central Time. Right now, it's like not, a quarter to 9. Okay. Because did they have, okay, Val, did they have the charm on them? The heart pride charm? Or were they the colors? I'm trying to remember how we made them. I know we made them. I can tell you where we were all standing. Okay. Okay, so it would be 11 o'clock your time then is when I will be on Saturday morning. I will look and see what I can put together, and then I'll message you. Okay, Val? I am probably going to go here in a few minutes because I got to take some stuff for my cold. Sorry, I got a yawn. Whew. Yep. And that's where it's going to, today was my first, yep, I totally get it. Today was my first day back at work. That was a little long because I have not done anything for days. So yes, so tonight I am not gonna probably be on much longer. I have a lot of things ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have some heart beads. We have like polymer clay beads. We have glass beads that are in shapes of hearts. They're different designs. I also am going to be bringing silicone beads that have hearts on them, or um, anything to do with like a Valentine theme. So we'll be having those tomorrow here, and that will be on TikTok only. That'll be live tomorrow night, because that's where I do all my bead sales at. We will also have some heart charms. Yes, it is. I did include those silicone beads for you, Joya. So we've got all of that coming tomorrow. Lots of glass. My TikTok is CarolJo's LLC. And so we'll have all the fun things tomorrow for Valentine's Day. We have red beads, pink beads, purple beads, and then white beads, like that milky white type color. And some, I think I got some clears also coming. So we'll be doing that. That'll be tomorrow night. And then, yeah, let me see if I can get it in the chat. I got to see if I can do that. It won't let me type in the chat. Thank you, Maria. So the name here on YouTube is CarolJo's. You can go over and do that exact same thing over in TikTok, and you should be able to find me, okay? So, but that's what we've got for tomorrow night. 7 p.m. Central is when I'll be live with the beads. Right now, I am still getting everything ready. But I know it's not gonna be a big, huge, heavy day. I'm thinking it's gonna be around 50 or so. So it'll be just a fun night though. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow night. So, and then Saturday, I gotta think of something for us to create and do a tutorial on for Saturday. I still haven't figured it out. We'll get there. But we will see you all then. You guys all have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye, everybody.